Governor Parson's new plan includes specifics for restaurants. KRCG 13's Lexi Petrovich joins us live with those details. Lexi?
Well, Tony, as we know, restaurants have been closed during this time with the exception of takeout and delivery at some locations. And beginning on Monday, restaurants will be able to resume those dine-in services. However, there will be some limitations. Now, among those limitations include seating that must be 6 feet apart at restaurants. There will also be no communal seating with parties that are not connected and no more than 10 people at a single table. One restaurant owner, David Rowe, who is the owner of D Rose in Columbia, says this means taking chairs away from tables to show that no one else can be seated there. He says the guidelines still leave some questions on how to handle staffing and customer waiting periods.
Our seating app is a mobile deal. It texts people when their table's ready so they can sit out in their car and wait.
Governor Parson says as long as social distancing exists, churches can reopen and hold in-person services. But Reverend Angela Madden, the senior pastor at First Presbyterian Church of Jefferson City, says although they can open soon, they are going to be waiting a little longer before opening their doors. She says they are focused on thinking about the at-risk populations, the elderly, and the nursery. Another thing Madden says they are considering is how to make sure there is no congregating before and after the worship service. She says spacing people out will be important, and it could mean implementing a new system of letting people come to worship at certain times.
In my mind, and in talking to some of our leaders, I mean, we have thought that we may have to have a staggered worship time, like staggering times that people worship based on either numbers or the alphabet. We visited about things like even shortening our services, not using hymnals, not having as much public singing because of transmission, wearing obviously the masks.
In downtown Columbia particularly, many small businesses have had to close their doors, while some restaurants and retailers have powered through this time with curbside pickup. Many businesses are utilizing stimulus packages and small business grants and loans to pay employees and make up for lost revenue during this time. Downtown Community Improvement District Executive Director Nikki Davis says there have been several frustrating challenges such as no sales and how to keep employees. She says they're still waiting on some guidance from the city on how to move forward.
I know everyone is excited to get back to what we would consider normal, but it will take a lot of time. We won't hit that mark next week or the week after that or even the week after that. So it's going to be a slow process. We don't want what has happened these last 6 weeks to happen again. So I think that everyone is on the same page that we want to reopen, but we want to do it in a smart way.